Merry Christmas Eve, one and all. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I thought I'd stop by here today with a little bit of an old Christmas tradition. We've all heard of the great traditional poem, The Night Before Christmas. And I thought I'd maybe just kind of indulge myself and read this to you. A little bit of history on this. The original name of the poem is really not The Night Before Christmas. It's actually A Visit from St. Nicholas. And it was written by a fellow named Clement Clark Moore, but also attributed over the years to a different fellow by the name of Henry Livingston Jr. But for the most part, Clement Clark Moore gets the credit. We do know that the first time it was ever published was 148 years ago in 1823 on the 23rd of December, day before Christmas Eve, in the Troy Sentinel, which is in upstate New York, in Troy, New York. So we know that's where it came from originally, or where it was published originally. So I hope you enjoy this. I know I'm going to enjoy it. One little other tidbit. Many years ago, every year, Parade Magazine, Parade Magazine appears in the Sunday paper, kind of an insert in the Sunday paper. Every year they would print the poem, The Night Before Christmas, on the front page of their magazine. And every year for many years, my dad would read it to us at Christmas time. It always came out just a couple of days before Christmas. So here we go. This is it. I hope you like it. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon, on the breast of the new fallen snow, gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the rooftop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas. I love you. Have a fabulous day.